Alrighty then. Using a different streaming service, so hopefully this works. Anyway, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 199, Amazon Rank, talking about how do you get rank and what it means. You run a promotion and you keep checking and your rank's not changing. Don't do it. Don't refresh. Don't wear out your F5 key because there's no value in that. That's a waste of time. Check back in about 4 hours, maybe 6 hours, maybe 12. Don't get wrapped around the axle around the your rank, because that doesn't affect anything. It's the actual sales. What the rank looks like on the screen is far different than what's happening in the background. So if you're in Kindle Unlimited, then you're not going to see those sales. So they're not going to pop up on your sales dashboard. You're just going to see maybe eventually a rank change that seems incongruent with the number of sales. And that you have to interpolate then. This is the number of borrows. See, it's extremely complex, and it's not just sales and borrows. It's reader interaction that also goes into your ranking. So all of this together is how the book ranks. And it all works, and then eventually 12 hours later, you're going to see a big drop in that rank. And it's my guesstimate that it's a 7-day rolling average. Because if you have a single spike day, you'll spike on a rank, but then you'll drift off really fast, especially as it just equals out and just says, no, this book isn't selling. What the rank from people who have watched closely and been able to building up sales over time. So if you get a BookBub featured deal and you're going to get a big spike of sales on that day, getting the sales ahead of time, building them up eventually day over day, so you get this big spike after time, then that's the biggest win. And then you get the engagement of the readers reading it, leaving reviews, putting it on Goodreads, highlighting it as they're reading it. That's all good stuff and helps the book's rank. See, but you're in the background pushing all this stuff. You're pushing the sales, you're pushing the promotions, you're asking your readers, hey, can you highlight passages? I'll get to see them, because you can go into Goodreads and see what passages were favorite passages from readers and things like that. All good things that can help your book. Those interactions. So yes, Goodreads helps your Amazon rank. No kidding. If you're wide, it's not going to look like you're getting as much rank action with your sales as you are if you're in KU, because KU, you get the ubiquitous borrows that you don't ever get to see. Those just happen in the background, and the only way you see them is if people actually read the book. So if they're reading the book, you're getting reader interaction. They're leaving comments or highlighting. So then, yes, if they buy the book and then don't do anything, that only gives you a part of a rank boost. So if you're wide, it's going to look like, and people wide will say rank over bank. Well, rank will help you get bank, but bank is still its own end result. And sometimes one of my best earning books right now is ranked like 90,000, ridiculous number. Because you look at it and think, well, that's maybe one sale in a day. But it's a big volume, and I get a lot of reads, and I get a lot of action on that because I get a lot of reviews. I get all these things that people are engaging with the book. So it has a rank that says maybe one sale a day, but I'm getting a lot of page reads every day because of previous promotions. So earnings don't necessarily have anything to do with your rank, but rank helps Amazon say, yes, this book is selling, and that is why they'll help show it, like in Also Bots and other things like that. So rank, don't worry about it. Get those sales, get those borrows, encourage your readers to read the book, and then the rank and the sales will take care of themselves. So don't get twisted up around the axle about rank. So if you're wide, I had a series wide, sold 2,000 copies in 3 days, and I'll be damned if that didn't look like it was. It jumped up. Yeah, sure, it hit like 136 overall in the store for a brief amount of time, but it didn't hold there very long, and it still got good sales. Made great money over the week because it was a BookBub feature deal, but it didn't really hold that rank. I had to start a bunch of ads after a week and say, oh, geez, if I want to keep this going, I can't just count on that one sales day. So consistent, maintain superior ads. Or superior sales. That's how you get good rank. Increasing over time. It's okay to have a spike, but you don't want to have one spike huge and then a bunch of trickle off, because Amazon thinks that's a one-time deal. But if sales increase, they say readers are liking this, they're sharing it, and they're telling their friends about it. Amazon loves that. So let's see what else. Reader engagement is rewarded. Yeah, talked about that. It's one thing. Don't get twisted up around the axle on rank. However, rank is a very generic macro view of the health of your book. All right, good. We have Facebook users on now, so that's good. All right, but the macro health of your book, and I track rank because most of my stuff is in KU, just to make sure that I'm getting the borrows, because I can see how many sales I'm getting, and I can see my page reads, and I have to interpolate. Is that 3 borrows, and they only read a quarter of the book? All guesstimates. You don't get that data, so you just have to guess at it. But as long as you over a month, over 2 months, it'll all be clear. All right, everybody. Peace, fellow humans. Looks like StreamYard worked. Let me see. How do I end this? There we go.